I have
Jesus
been
Christ.
convicted with 3 criminal offences as a result of a protest that I did last.
This is Tash Peterson, and she just got worse. If you've been using YouTube for at least a few years now, then you've definitely heard of the infamous vegan teacher.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, sing. Eating animals wrong. McDonald's hurting animals.
Was it wrong?
Yeah, she was
Be vegan and healthy like me, because I want everybody to suffer like I did.
definitely something. But since the era of vegan teacher had ended, another vegan seemed to take her place, only this
Nut
time
job vegan,
she was
indeed.
way worse.
Yep. Oh yeah, the fuck. Oh, she went into kids' parties and just like, oh, you're abusing the animals. Look at that animal. Like, it's a pretty cute one. Everybody's petting it and giving it attention. Do you really think it's that fucking abused? Suck it.
Abuse and animal cruelty.
Huh?
Subjected to slavery. If you were in their position, would you want to be paraded around like an object?
Animal
Jesus
cruelty.
Christ.
Don't you think we're being just a little over dramatic, Tosh? Like, it's literally a children's event. And I mean, the pony is just relaxing and getting pets. But if you guys haven't figured out what her shtick is by now, Tosh is an extreme animal rights activist. So much so to the point where she almost got into a fight with literal butchers.
Vegan activists have
I mean, this woman is what you consider a nut job, but at least she's dedicated to her cause, which makes for good entertainment for me.
shocked Christmas crowds by staging protests with a pig's head in shopping centres across Perth. It was a blitz on butchers, but one decided it was time to fight back.
So I want to give a little bit more of a backstory before I show what's going on. So
Please do.
basically, Tash went into some kind of shopping center with some fake bloody clothing and a severed pig head. Once again, I'm assuming it's fake. And after she was inside, she started screaming in front of a butcher's shop about how eating animals is abuse, and then this happens.
These two were never going to see eye to
Uh-oh.
eye.
Oh, that bitch. She was ready. She's been watching the UFC. She's been waiting for this day where she can WWE SmackDown over that counter and slap a real pig's head on top of that woman and go, "Ugh. Oh, Hogan just wants to smash."
But today, they came face to face.
Can we just appreciate for a moment how she hopped over that counter flawlessly?
Yeah,
Like, she
man.
isn't even that
My
tall.
man.
Somebody get the hat name for me.
The bizarre showdown unfolded in front of Jake's Continental Butchery in Cardinia as Christmas shoppers watched on in disbelief.
Yep, I would be too.
Business, then you wouldn't be angry at me.
If you're proud of your business, then you wouldn't be angry. No, if you're proud of your business, you would be really angry, because you know what you're doing? You know what you're doing? You're in the fucking way of their business. You're outside there screaming, telling them what to do and that they're doing something wrong. You are selling a product. If I walked in front of a jewel shop and I start like undressing myself and putting nipple clamps on going, "Jewelry is slave trade," and they come out and they tell me, "You know what? This is wrong. Get the fuck out of our building. Go away somewhere else." And you're like, oh, so you're not happy with your product? You're not happy with what you're selling? Oh, well, I am happy with what I'm selling. I'm not happy with you standing in front of there shouting about what I'm selling.
Now, of course, I'm no genius, but I think she's angry at you because you're disrupting her business and everyone's
Thank
day.
you.
And I honestly don't know why people do this, but I feel like the worst way of trying to get people to hear you out and possibly get on board with your beliefs is trying to shame them into it.
They were
Yep.
6 months old when they were forced into a carbon dioxide gas chamber.
Like, that almost never works. Because, for example, if I'm like happily enjoying a sandwich and then you come along and start screaming in my face about how it's wrong to eat a sandwich and you start shaming me for it, for starters, I'm going to think you're insane and I'll probably just buy another one just to make you madder. I mean,
Yeah, or I'd be making sure to eat it so you can physically see me going.
even a simple Google or ChatGPT search can tell you that this way isn't effective. So with that in mind, that makes me wonder, is she really doing all of this because she's passionate about veganism and animal rights? Or is it possibly something else?
Would you guys
Attention.
ever consider drinking?
Nobody dresses up like a hoe. Yes, that is like a hoe. There's no reason why she should be dressing up like that outside. And it's even worse when she starts getting the body paint on with her nipples poking everywhere and they're about to glass cut everywhere. Oosh.
human breast milk.
Yes, 100%.
Why not?
Give me some human breast milk. I'ma drink that shit all day long, baby. I'm sure it's good. I haven't tried it since I was young, but if you have some breast milk, hit me up, dog.
Do you drink cow's milk?
Yeah,
Do you?
100%.
Yes, you do.
Wouldn't you think that's more weird, drinking another species' breast milk?
I don't know why, but I feel
Fantastic.
like now is a good time to tell you that she also has an OnlyFans. Now for me,
Attention. I told you attention. There's no reason for you to do stuff like this unless you want attention for some reason. And you want to nipple tass it and show everybody that you have a pink vagine on OnlyFans for $4.99, baby. Cheaper than Netflix.
the suspicion starts to kick in.
Y'all know what's going on. And so do I.
Now, I'm not going to say she's a fake vegan or animal rights activist. I'm just saying, first off, it is kind of strange how she goes to some of these events and street interviews with little to no
Naked.
clothing on.
So you're not vegan, right? It kind of sounds like you don't really know what
I'm sorry, but like, look at her face. I'm going to assume that that's the guy's girlfriend, and I can just tell that she can't believe this shit is happening right now.
is and what isn't vegan, so I really don't believe that you're actually vegan. What does veganism mean?
Like steak and shit.
But going back to my main point, I just personally don't see how going out in lingerie correlates at all to the cause she's supposedly
Nothing at all.
trying to support. To me, it just looks like she's trying to subtly promote a different kind of message, which makes sense because people like this live off of the attention. They continuously try to up the stakes to see what they can do now in order to grab the most eyes.
The animal rights activist who ran onto the ground during WA's first ever AFL Women's Derby says she's not sorry for the stadium stunt.
But why would you do that on the first ever women's derby? Like, aren't you supposed to be for women? Like, you did it in the worst possible timing. Now, women's sport, women get money, get your bag, girls. You know what? Nah, fuck you, women. I'm gonna ruin your day, innit? I'm gonna ruin your day. I could have done it to the men's, but they're too fast. They would be just tackle me before I got on the pitch.
But it was all about
Please, somebody really tackle her. Like,
in the goal square. Big finish.
Let's think about this for a moment. How did this help veganism? She ran
Nothing.
onto the field, got booed, and potentially had to pay a $12,000 fine. What are the positives in this? Oh,
Money.
wait, I know one. It's called exposure. People are going to look online to see the crazy lady who ran onto the field with vegan booty labeled on her buttocks, probably stumble across some videos of her wearing lingerie, and from there, probably find out that she has an OF, all of which would has to do with veganism, right?
Zero.
Up, bitch.
You guys don't want to eat chickens, you guys don't want to eat animals, but let's just be real. The whole world eats meat. Even you guys as a vegan population, it's gonna do nothing because people, they like what they like. They're not gonna change it up just because of your
But what
guys'
about
values.
you? Why?
You're right.
What's stopping you from no longer contributing to animal abuse and murder?
The fucking taste!
No, that's actually so real right now. This whole time I've been making this video, I've just been thinking about a nice chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A I'm gonna have right after this video. Put some Chick-fil-A honey mustard sauce on there and it's like heaven. And also, just an FYI, I feel like a lot of people are under the impression that Tosh has been vegan her whole life, when in reality, she was a non-vegan eating meat and animals for like 23 years of her life.
Drama! Woohoo! Okay, that's funny for me. Okay, really funny. Because pot calling kettle black, baby.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I did.
Apart from on your own
For 23 years.
Oh, I thought it was 15.
Yeah.
There you go, you know how it's good thing.
So she became a vegan recently, and then all of a sudden she starts going insane? No,
Yeah.
I'll tell you exactly what happened.
We got him.
Which is, of course, only my opinion. I think what happened is she saw all of the attention vegan teacher was getting, and she thought, damn, if that's all it takes to get attention, I'll do the same thing she's doing, but just
did
go
a
a
little bit
little
of that.
further so I stand out. And you know what the funny thing
little
is? I
dribble.
actually just found an article that basically supports everything that I was just alleging. In this article where Tosh is being sued, it states that Tosh Peterson earned $400,000 from 2021 to 2022, and she got this obviously from OnlyFans. But wait, it gets better. Her bank accounts could only point to a $100 donation to an animal charity.
People, if you care about a cause, would you donate to it? If you are bleeding for a cause so much you're out in the street shouting for it, would you donate? Tell me truthfully in the comment section below. Oh, while you're at it, remember to subscribe, baby.
So you mean to tell me she was making $400,000 and she only donated $100 to animal charity? You know, the thing she seems to be so passionate about?
Yep.
Holocaust in
And there is one more part, which is what I've been saying the entire time. They claim Tosh Peterson used her vegan stunts to get people to sign up for her OF account and pay for access to her risque photos. And in layman terms, that just means she doesn't give a fuck about veganism. My thing is, at least with the vegan teacher, she was weird, but I at least got the sense she actually cared about what she was talking about. With Tosh, it's just the same as any other OF girl. They get in where they fit in and will play the part just for the money. I honestly wouldn't even be surprised if she wasn't even vegan and she was still just eating meat on the
or like in between takes. Oh, I've been talking so much about this veganism. I just need a little juicy. Oh wait, I'm not done. Steak. Next take. Vegan is great.
low.
What do you mean by that?
But before I end the video, I want to play her latest TikTok of her talking about being charged for some crimes, just for some satisfaction.
I have been convicted with 3 criminal offences as a result of a protest that I did last year at a restaurant who had banned all vegans from their venue.
Nice.
I've received $2,500 in
That's it?
fines and a community-based order which requires me to do 30 hours of community service.
Please do this for me, Australia. Put on a butchery. 30 hours of butcher service. Tell me that is not genius, eh? It's me genius. I mean, just comical genius.
And I am under this order for a period of 6 months, which means I cannot leave the state of Western Australia. And basically, I'm in big shit if I commit another criminal offence.
All I gotta say is praise God, and hopefully they give her more. I wanted to end the video by saying we're literally almost at 100k subs, which is honestly a dream I never thought was possible. I've had this dream since I was playing Minecraft Factions on Cosmic PvP, but I'm not gonna start yapping. I just wanted to say thanks, guys, and I really appreciate y'all. I have ordered some custom Curse OG hoodies, so for those who wanted some, just stay posted for that because it'll be coming soon. I also just kind of made a Twitter. It was like an old account that I turned into this YouTube account, so if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, make sure to drop that follow.
If you're on Twitter and you like his content, pop a follow. Also remember, pop a follow here. And I'm also on Twitter. I don't use it much, but you should still follow.